We have a full moon coming later in the week, is that right?
We do. We got a full moon on Wednesday, and it's the Taurus-Scorpio full moon. And ordinarily, full moons bring matters to a climax. That's what they're supposed to do, because you start things at the new moon and bring them to fulfillment at the full moon. This particular full moon is difficult because the sun is in Taurus, the moon is in Scorpio, and Saturn is in Scorpio. And it just makes it that much harder for some of the signs. So I thought I'd give us all a heads up on what we can expect. For Tauruses, it's a matter of they have a partnership issue that they're dealing with, and a professional issue that they are dealing with. And this is something that they've been working on probably for 2 years or so, comes to fruition. So and it's important because they need to be able to have a solid base of operation to work out of, and this sort of clinches that for them.
Okay.
For Geminis, it's a tough full moon because the sun is in their 12th house of their own undoing, and the moon is in their 6th house of work. So it's their own undoing. The 6th house of work and responsibilities could also be health issues coming to some sort of you need to do something about it now kind of a deal. For Cancers, it's a great full moon for them because it's a question of finding their creativity, taking it out, and following it. And it sort of gets down to if you do what you love, happiness comes from finding what it is you enjoy doing and doing it to the best of your ability. Do what you love and the money will follow. Cancers find that out as a result of this full moon. For Leos, it's a tough full moon because Taurus and Scorpio both square Leo. Yeah, I know, and it makes them mad. It just irritates them. So Leos are going to have to count to 1,000, maybe 2,000 before they blow over something that happens in their work area that they have no control and no input over. It's not something they did. It's sort of, it happens and they have to stand there and kind of keep their mouths shut, which is not easy for Leos to do.
I'll put a muzzle on.
There you go. For Virgos, it's a pretty good full moon. Legal matters, educational matters, important matters at a distance. Something that has to do with short distance and short duration travel comes to be for that Virgo. For Libra, money falls out of the sky on them. This is a good full moon for them. They've had to budget a lot lately. And for them, this full moon gives them a little bit of breathing room in their finances, which is a very cool thing. For Scorpios, it's the full moon in their sign, and Scorpios are determined to have their way. And they've been thwarted with that over the last year and a half or so, so they're going to be really emphatic about having it their way. And if you're associated with the Scorpio, just say yes. Just let them have it. For Sagittarians, not an easy full moon for them because they're likely to shoot themselves in their own foot. It's the type of thing where work and responsibilities is piling up on them and they need to stay ahead of the power curve, and they tend to procrastinate, and if they procrastinate, they'll end up doing themselves. The only one they're going to end up hurting is themselves. For Capricorns, it's a great full moon for them. It's about love, it's about laughter, it's about having a good time, and achieving a long-standing hope, wish, goal, or objective through the help of a group. For Aquarians, it's in their 10th house of career and public standing. They also, all of the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, and Leo, not going to like this full moon at all, and they're going to like it the least professionally. For Pisces, they love this full moon because for them, some sort of legal matter or educational matter that's been pending for a while comes to be, and it's got a very, very favorable outcome for the Pisces. And then for the last sign, for Aries, it's in their 2nd house of money and their 8th house of other people's money. And it's sort of like money flows into them and then it flows right back out. It's like as soon as they get it, they get to spend it. So they should enjoy it for the 4 or 5 seconds that they're holding on to it. And then send it on its way graciously. So that's tomorrow's news today for the 12 signs of the zodiac.
Well, all right, I'm getting fitted for my muzzle for this full moon.
That's probably a good plan.
And we'll see you next
week.
Hopefully with better news.
Better news. Now we're going to leave, right? Get thrown out of the studio.